I'm Carl101, and today we will be starting, or at least attempting to start, a brand new series of Gran Turismo 3 Journal. Now, the idea of this journal thing that I had in mind was I was going to just do like maybe once a week or 2 times a week where I upload like 20 minutes or so of just me playing Gran Turismo 3. Now, I understand that there's a good chance that people aren't going to like this, and this is more of a pilot episode of this, so if it doesn't go very well, if you guys don't like this, I won't do it, and I won't continue this on. But if it gets enough support and people are really interested in how this goes, then we will go ahead and do it. And I did not mean to go into the little video of cars racing. Other things that I would request in this video are, I want like comments as well as to any suggestions you might want me to do differently. Like maybe cutting out some things where you guys think would be better. What would make this series be good enough to keep going on and on and on. So let me know in the comments, and I will do my best to do what I can and such. And I keep letting this video start, or this video play. But anyways, let's get playing some cars and racing. I guess the reason why I always enjoyed just racing games in general was back in the day when I was a wee little Carl, I used to love playing Hot Wheels. And that pretty much set the standard of the fact that I wanted to basically drive cars throughout my life. Now, the first thing that we want to do is basically buy a car, which I thought there was like a used car lot somewhere. But I guess not. I don't really want to Daihatsu. We can't even buy. Well, I guess yeah, we could buy a Daihatsu. Well, the Hondas are out of the question. Usually, you have to start out with Japanese in the beginning with something like the Mayo, maybe the MX-5. Let's see what else we got. Mitsubishi, maybe a Lancer. No, Lancers are way out of the question. How about Nissan? Anything good Nissan? Silvia would be kind of cool to start off with, but a little too pricey. I'm very doubtful. Yeah, no. Can't even buy the wagons. Isn't that sad? Well, I think we could start off with the Escudo Pikes Peak version with, it's 981 horsepower off the bat. It seems like a pretty good idea. Don't you think? You only need, $988,000 in order to buy it. Tommy Kira is completely out of the question because they only make sports cars, but let's see what we can get in Toyota. I would really appreciate that Celica. That Celica would be nice. But let's see what else we can go buy. Probably nothing in there, because the US cars, yeah, no. Maybe I can get a good Benz. Yeah, I was kind of... I was kind of hoping a little too hard there. I'm a little disappointed that there's, like, no used car lot, or else I'm just looking in the completely wrong place. No, that's all you can buy. Now you might be wondering yourself, Carl, why choose Gran Turismo 3? It's the middle of the series. You could have started with 1, you could have started with 5, you could have started with 4. The reason why is I haven't played this game in so long that I just really wanted to play it again. I doubt we can get a cheap release, yeah. Not happening. But anyways, yeah, this is the whole reason why I picked this game. I really want that car. That car is really good. It's one of my favorite cars out there, even though it does not exist at all. Actually, I've never raced that car in this game, so... But anyways, we're going to go back to Japan, because that's the only things we can get, and... I'm thinking... not a Vitz. I don't want a Vitz. I think we're going to go with this... Those are ugly colors. I'm not going with Toyota. What do we have in Honda again? No, Honda's out of the question. Sometimes it's serious business to pick out the correct car to start off with. You know? I guess I could go with an MX-5. I really don't want to. But MX-5s are pretty good starter cars. But I like Toyota better. I think I'm going with Toyota. As much as I don't want this ugly looking car, it still is a pretty good Toyota. I have bought the Sprinter Truno GT Apex. Alright, so now that I have a car for once, amazing. Let's go take a look at it at home. Look at that thing. 123 horse. Just look at that thing. You'll be able to buy wheels and such after you, like, you know, do stuff to it. Actually, we might be able to go upgrade it. Take it to the Toyota racing department. Well, we can buy. The problem with, like, buying upgrades is I don't want to buy anything that isn't, you know. Like, I want to buy the maximum that I can get. Or getting the racing chip would probably not be a bad idea. I'm like 50 credits short from this, like a lot of this stuff. You can put a full turbo on it. Oh no, never mind, I'm sorry. Looks like a turbo. You can only put stage 3 turbo, that's sad. But that's okay. Tires are always good to buy. Of course, I can't afford any. There's a reason why they're $47,000. It's because they're awesome. We can make the car lighter. But I don't think we really need to do that right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and buy the racing chip for it. That'll give us a little bit more horsepower, because power is always good. And then what I'm going to do is maybe put some drivetrain stuff into it, like a new flywheel. A super light flywheel exclusively for racing. Makes for a quick revving engine that also drops revs quickly, making shifting faster and improves acceleration and deceleration. But with narrow power band, engine revs may drop below the power band unless a close ratio transmission is also used and the driver can master proper shifting technique. So basically it just messes around with shifting, makes them more, I guess, accurate as far as what I got out of that. We have just enough money for the drive shaft. And now we're poor. Now we have to go do races. Now, we have two options before we go start racing. We can go either to the license center and go get our first license, which is the B license, or a beginner license. Or there are a few races where you can just go and race right off the bat. I'm going to say let's just go start a race up, and then let's see, maybe go do some licensing after this. But let's see how this goes. Let's see how our Toyota does. You can choose to qualify. You actually get money if you do it properly. I'm not going to do it because I don't really want to at this time. It's up to you on where you want to go ahead and put your car, if you want to put it, you know, or your camera. Some people like the camera, like, you know, in there. I can see where it helps a lot, but there's also cases where it's like, yeah, I kind of like to see the car racing instead. Now this is quite possibly the easiest track ever. I mean, it's an oval. Can't get any easier than an oval. See, even the signs are all like, Toyota! Yeah! Because Toyotas are cool. let off on the gas a little bit there, or else we're just gonna hit the curb. Take a nice look behind us, see if there's anybody trying to catch us. This car is kind of wobbly in my opinion. I think that'll fix when I get the weight ratio stuff done to it. Hey, it actually went to 5th gear. I'm impressed. I think we got this. Our 3rd lap of this circle. It should also be noted that I am an automatic transmission person. I am really bad when it comes to using a manual transmission. I've never actually driven a stick shift car before, so yeah, if you're wondering why I'm not like using manual or anything, that's why. There's nothing really wrong with using automatic or manual. It really is your own preference. And you really want to just use what's best for you. I mean, I got through most of my Gran Turismo life playing automatic, so. And realistically, any kind of racing game. So. I also apologize if there's no music being played throughout this. I might just add my own music in. I don't really know yet. But the reason is because I don't want to deal with copyright. And I don't want to, like, re-upload it because, you know, oh no, this song got put in there. And, plus the songs get repetitive over time, too, so. So there you have it. I won 1,000 credits. What did you guys do? We are not going to watch replays. Just saying. We don't need to watch that. However, we are going to do the 2nd race in this, and hopefully get in the 3rd race. I think this part might be a little bit longer than what normal parts are. I mean, we did start off with like a ridiculously huge intro and stuff like that. So. I was never really a big fan of midfield raceway. I don't really know why. It just sort of popped in there. Because I never played the 2nd one all that much at all. Because, you know, it was basically like the first one up, but when I got the 3rd one before I got the 2nd one. So when I got the 2nd one, I was like, oh, well, this isn't all that exciting. Surprisingly, this car handles pretty well, even if I am wobbling it a bit around. I'm not what you would call a pro, by the way. I'm just an average Gran Turismo player. So if you were expecting, and if you were still watching at this point, a professional Gran Turismo player, I'm sorry, you've come to the wrong place. There are plenty of other videos of professional lap times being set online. Go watch those. Oh man, U-turn's coming up. That was pretty executed very well, except I lost a lot of time on that, which is not good at all. Okay, 2nd lap. We got this. We got a 4-second lead on them, so. And wobbling a little bit. Alright, we're good. Moving along here. Yeah, I've got nothing to really say about this track. There's just no, like, I don't know, I never really raced on it all that much. It wasn't like, oh my god, I gotta go play midfield at Raceway at all. I took that one a little too wide. Could have taken that one nice and close in. But that's okay, because I didn't go, like, flying around the course or anything. I'd be sort of interested to see how the rally racing goes, or not the rally racing, the endurance racing. What the endurance racing is basically you have to do like 200 laps or 2 hours, which should be kind of fun, but it gets really, really boring and tedious after, you know, lap 30. But then again, that's why it's called an endurance race. It's to test your endurance, to see how long you can go before you just break. And if you make it through, you make it through. You don't make it through, you don't make it through. Oh well. And we're about to win this race with, I think, probably a 5 or 6 second lead on the on second place car. Let's find out. That was my best lap, by the way. 5 seconds. 5.5. It's another 1,000 credits. Oops. Don't want to watch the replay. Go ahead and exit. Let's go ahead and get this last track out of the way of the Sunday Cup. Unfortunately, it's Wednesday for me here when I'm recording this, so yeah. I don't know how you could call this Sunday Cup. Well, let's call it the Wednesday Cup. There we go. Yeah, Wednesday Cup. Now, Trial Mountain has some interesting things about it. I love this track. I mean, this is my favorite track in all Gran Turismo. But interestingly enough, I felt like they got rid of it in either the 4th game or the 5th game, because they flipped the track around, so it was upside down. That's just one of the... Oops, sorry, dude. That's another thing I do constantly, is I bash into people a lot. Apologize for that. But anyways, I was saying, like, they flipped it around. And it took me a while to figure out that that was actually Trial Mountain that was, you know, flipped around. And it bothered me, because, you know, I didn't want it flipped around like that. This Civic, man. I think that's a Civic anyways. Maybe it's not. Looks like one. Hey, hey. Oh wait, no, I think it is a Civic. I don't know if my car could be able... Yeah. Smash into you. That's okay. That worked out okay. I'm alright with that. Oh, that was really bad. There's like interesting things you can do with this track, like take it straight through there. Of course, you're not really supposed to do that when you're, you know, actually racing or anything like that, but, you know, some things don't have to be realistic. That guy's just like tailing me. It's bothering me. I think I braked a little too hard there. Don't you be coming up on me. No. No, you're not allowed to win. Only I'm allowed to win. Me and my Sprinter Truno, or however you pronounce this car's name. Hey there. Unfortunately, you can't pit people, which is unfortunate. Really unfortunate, I should say. If I take second, I'm gonna be mad. Oh, that hurt a lot. That really hurt. Yeah, I don't think so, Mr. Honda Civic. Oh, I gained some great time on him from there. That'll do. Now I just have to not screw this up. Take the little shortcut, because shortcuts are awesome. And look at that. I was actually a whole 2 seconds ahead of him at the end there. I'm fine with that. No, man, I don't really want to watch it again. Oh man! What did I win? What did I win? I won my car! That's so disappointing! Oh, that's really disappointing. Oh well, though. Alright, so again, let me know in the comments if you want to continue, if you want me to continue this or not. But until then, I will see you guys then. So bye.